Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Kuni II Revenant Kingdom. And last time we got the ship ready over here. Well, I guess you can actually see it. But we have the ship, we got it working, I think, and we just have to take off to go to Hydropolis. But this video we are going to be doing some recruiting instead, so we are actually going to head over to GOLDPAW. So let's head over to GOLDPAW. Actually, there's one place I want to check first, and that is Forest of Nile. Yeah, Forest of Nile. And there's a side quest over here. And once we do that side quest, or once we see what's going on with that side quest, then we go to GOLDPAW and recruit some characters. Actually, how far away are we? We're not that far. It's right there. Actually, once we go and see what the side quest is, we're actually gonna go and see if we can make some higgledies real quick as well. How far is this? It's not that far. Is me, or has the map always been at this small? It's really small. Oh, this is the entry. And it's this one right here, right?
Hi.
Oh, hello there, Evan. I was just thinking about you and your kingdom. How's Muriel the alpaca herder doing over there, eh? Hope she's alright. Muriel?
Hi.
Aye, dear old Muriel. I bet she's been causing all manner of mischief with that bow of hers, eh? I'm ever so sorry, but I don't think I've ever met anyone called Muriel. You don't know Muriel? Well, I thought you would. She's a Grimokin just like you see. She had to flee Ding Dong Dell when all that unpleasantness happened. I was sure she'd have made it to Tell Evermore by now. I know that's where she was heading. Crevens, I hope she didn't get lost on the way.
What?
That would be terrible. I better go and take a look for her right away. Ouch. That's ever so kind of ye. Now, I cannot tell you exactly where she might have got to, but I do know that she would have her alpaca with her. And the two of them are young and easily distracted both. They've probably been charmed by the wonders of the forest somewhere along the way.
Thank you.
I'll search the woods and see what I can find. Oh, yeah, this is... Bro, yeah. That away, huh? Oh, she is outside. Got it. So she is outside of this place. That's cool. I mean, that would make sense. How far outside exactly? Not Jumble Woods. Oh, that doesn't seem like a big deal. We can just walk over there real quick. I mean, that's gonna be my 25th civilian in my team, in my kingdom. So I'll be able to upgrade my castle. Hopefully, I have enough kingdom guilders to work on it. I don't think I think I have like 20k right now. I think it's a decent amount. After I do all this recruiting, yeah, it'll probably be much faster to get more stuff because I'm gonna have so many more people with all the recruiting I'll be doing. Hopefully. Let's see where it's on the other side of this mountain. Oh, she's in the other forest. What the? I don't think I went to this forest before. I should try finding that thing, but does that thing even give a good reward? I think there's gonna be a point. Well, Swift Solutions, right? No. Swift Solutions is different in this game, which is a good thing, I think. The Swift Solutions is so much better. I think it's fantastic. I don't think there's anything in this game that's really disappointing me, like at all. I think everything is just such an improvement. Oh, wow, you're right here. Hello. Oh dear, where could he have gone?
Oh.
I think we found our missing person. You're Muriel, aren't you?
Oh.
King Evan, gosh, I didn't expect to meet you here. Are you lost as well? No, we came here to look for you, actually. Would you like us to show you the way to Evermore? Oh, I'd love to go to Evermore with you, but I can't just leave just yet. It's Paco. You see, my alpaca, he's gone missing. He went off into the forest, but I just don't have the energy to go after him. Don't worry, Muriel. I'll go and find your alpaca. You just wait here, alright?
Thanks.
Thank you, King Evan. I'll be waiting right here then. Sweet. It's a good thing I saw this when I was... What was I doing here anyways? Well, it got me the side quest. That's all that matters. Wow, it's so quiet. Why? No, this is the one thing that's always awkward. Unless it's like for tension building or whatever. The lack of sound is just bizarre. I'm gonna fight these guys just so I can hear the music.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, there we go. There's some music. Oh, what are those dudes doing over there? What the? Are they just hanging out? Hey, hey. There's nothing over that way. That must mean there's something. That's nice. There was absolutely nothing. Breeze guard pendant. I should be checking my shop soon. Oh, he's somewhere over here. Okay, let me go and look. Hako, hello. Oh, so small. There you are. How did you end up here, I wonder? Well, never mind that now. Let's get you back to Muriel. So tiny. Oh, Paco, there you are. King Kevin, you found him. Thank you ever so much. Now we'll be able to come with you to Evermore. Wonderful. You'll both be very welcome. I'd be happy to take care of any monsters that are giving you trouble. I'm a crack shot with the bow and arrow, you know, and it's the least I could do after you went and found my Paco for me. That sounds good to me. Just promise me you'll teach him not to go wandering off by himself again.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he stays with me. He stays with me the whole time. Perfect. We look forward to seeing you there, Muriel. Alright, that was easy. That was a great start. Okay, now we head over to... Actually, I want to go here. Yeah, Capstan upon Hole. This is the place I want to go to first to see if I can recruit anyone. And there's 2 side quests. Yes. Hopefully, I'm gonna try my best to see if I can do this in one video or within an hour. Hopefully.
Hey up.
Hey up. Yeah, that little cat king, eh? Rumor has it that you're taking a trip around the world. Now, I don't want you to think I'm copying you out, but it's made me decide to hop on board my brand new boat and sit on a little voyage of my own. That sounds wonderful. We'll probably bump into each other on our travels.
Aye.
I happen we might. There's a whole new life waiting for me on the other side of the ocean, I'm sure of it. Just a spot of ruin and I'll find my dream kingdom.
What the?
Hang on, man, Owen. Now listen, you know your seafaring vessel's better than me, but are you sure rowing a boat's gonna cut the intercontinental mustard? Oh, I'll be right, don't worry. I have plenty of bond to see me through, and if the worst comes to worst and the old girl sinks, I can just swim ashore. It'd be embarrassing though, eh? Imagine how folks would laugh if my boat sank. What would we be with me being a shipwright and all? Don't you think you should give it a trial one first, you know, just in case? If you try rowing to somewhere near Capstan, at least you can come straight back if something goes wrong. Hey, that's not a bad idea, is that? Tell you what, I'll have a row down to my favorite beach before I set off properly. It's not too far from here, and there's a right good view of the big crack in the sea from there and all. It's probably for the best, eh? Ta for giving me a good idea, lad. Ta-da for now. Crack in the sea, eh? Suppose he means that big waterfally bits in it. Never a bad place to start an adventure, eh? Fair enough. It's nice to hear that our adventures are inspiring others to go on to see the road, ain't it? Yes, it is. And didn't you think the beach he mentioned sounded lovely? I almost think it would be a shame not to go and see it for ourselves. I guess we're going there as well, huh? Yeah, let's make this our active quest. Person over there, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna see this, the beach he's talking about. Can I do this? Doesn't really do me anything. Wait a minute, what the? What is this? Is there... What is this? Oh. There's stairs. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, there's stairs right here. So what's on this side? Oh, nothing much. Oh, this is cool. This is completely unnecessary, I'll be honest. But the fact that they have an upper section is amazing. This is... I'm pretty sure this is basically useless. Like, there's no value, I think, in this being here. But it's here, and that's... it's cool. Okay, okay. I like this place. At first, this place was pretty boring because, it's small, but now you have this elevated area and all that. And... Okay, well, let's go and, what's this? The beach? Yeah, meet him on the beach with a good view of this great rift in the sea. I haven't seen that before yet, so far, so I'm curious. How did it happen anyways? Because I believe this ocean was perfectly fine, like a couple hundred years ago. Whew. I feel like we're gonna be... Oh wait, is it right here? No. Oh, there's something blue over there though. Holden Stern has been updated. I thought with all the magic in this world, you wouldn't need old-fashioned things like boats to get around. But it seems I was wrong. And here I was waiting for my broomstick to arrive. I can't deny I'm a little disappointed. But I guess I'll perk up when we finally set sail. I mean, at the very least, right? No, it's something you'll be familiar with. That's... I had to sail to get there, huh? Oh my gosh, I'm seeing it right there.
All together now!
On aboard. Looks like it, eh? Tidy. Alright, time to set sail for seas unknown. Hoist the water, swap the mainsail, we're off. You can access your ship via the field map, and once aboard, you will be able to sail the seas whenever you please, and even the odd river or two as well. To disembark, simply approach the coast and press A. However, please be aware that you won't be able to do so near cliffs and certain other obstacles. And if you ever use the travel spell to jump to a different trip door, don't worry, your boat will be brought to the nearest bit of coast for your convenience. Oh, yeah, this is cool. Wait a minute, this man has dragons? Are you sure you want to be here? Give me a second. This quest that you've got. Level 25, okay.
Wow!
Hey, would you just look at it? Oh wow, that view is really cool looking. We're only a stone's throw from the capstan, but it feels like another world. Ah, you decided to join me, didn't you? There's a good lad. I won't have wanted you to miss out on this. You're right, it's beautiful. Ah, and this is only the beginning. Now that I've proven that there's nothing wrong with my boat, the world's me oyster. I'm very excited for you, Taylor. Have you already decided where you're going next?
Aye.
Aye, lad, as a matter of fact, I have. There's a little island out near Hydropolis that I've always wanted to visit. But when I hear it's the perfect place for a bloke like me, good fishing and a nice breathed lounge on and all.
Oh my!
That sounds wonderful. I'm sure you'd enjoy living in a place like that.
Ta-ra!
Ah, well, maybe I'll see you there, eh? Ta-da for now. Gotta run away before these dragons make me disappear. Oh gosh, why are they level 65 dragons right next to this quest? Oh, on a small island near Hydropolis. Oh, really? It's telling me... Okay, I guess we're not done with that quest, huh? Alrighty then. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Alright, we're going back capstan upon hull. One more side quest, and then we'll go to GOLDPAW. And look, you have all these higgledies, yeah, just hanging out and all that. I do have to go to the kingdom after this, so I can make some. It's just that this thing was very interesting to me. Hello. You know, I feel so sorry for you after the coup and everything. I mean, it must have been awful.
Yeah.
But now I hear that you set up a whole new kingdom. I'm ever so happy for you. I wish you every success. I really do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome to come and live there too, if you like. You know, I've really come to like life here in Capstan upon Hull. Oh, I see. Though there is one thing that's not ideal. People around here, they don't seem to be very interested in shoes. They all seem to prefer sandals, actually, and it's hard to make a living repairing those. Now, if your kingdom was the kind of place where I could really put my cobbling talents to use, then I'd probably move there without a second thought. Maybe if you develop 25 or more different types of armor and accessories, I might be convinced that your kingdom was the place for me. Okay. Um. Interesting. Can I get a status update on how far I've went on so far in this one? Develop 25 or more. Does that mean just research? If it's just research, I might be close. But I guess we're not finishing either of those anytime soon. That's fine. Let's go to Evermore, collect our, King's Guilders, our storage, and all that. Oh, we have 33,000? Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, we can do this as well. Since we're here. Citizens, we got 25 members now. We have Muriel as well. And looks like some characters are gonna get promoted, I think. Oh, you can expand coffers as well. That's good. Yes. Oh. Oh, it looks so much nicer now. Oh, that's cool. Kingdom leveled up. Evermore has grown in size and new developments are available. Yeah, perfect. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Now we can do this. And expand coffers as well. Goes up to 15,000 instead of 5. Yeah, that's nice. But you can expand it one more time. Wait a minute. How much does it cost? 15,000? No, storage capacity is 15k. We make 14k an hour, so... influence is 700k or more, and Kingdom number 2. We can expand one more time. Just that I don't have to keep looking at this all the time. Here we go. Now, look at this. We have so much more space now we can do. We can have all this. Symphonium, music. Dimensional lab. Branching lumberyard. Oh, is this more lumberyard and stuff? Spreading, okay. Sage's Salon. Wait, what is this? Earn extra XP for anyone assigned here. Oh. This can build display uncursed equipment. Let's see. Symphonium, listen to music, of course. Bazaar. Thriving Bazaar. Wait a minute, there's 2. Fresher Fish Market. It's just this better stuff. Build better boats. Oh, what is this? Aranella Square. Should I just be doing that right now? Research ways to earn more EXP. More gathering stuff. Research how to run your kingdom better. Oh, actually sounds cool. Building and improving this way. Goodfellows Inn. An inn. More fish market. What else do we have here? Let's see. Mining. That's fine. Chirpy Ranch. This is like gathering and stuff, huh? Minor market garden. Okay. More gathering and stuff. Fruits, dairy products, grains, and vegetables. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the market. I'm gonna do the square right here. I think this is the best option. Build cost is 25,000 Kingdom KG. We'll do that another day. We've got new castle walls up, and the place is starting to seem like a proper kingdom. Now to get the training grounds looking a little more presentable. Oh, and I know the boss is angling for a nice tavern to unwind in too. Haha. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna. This is great. I love it. The quest says to go here. I mean, do I not have enough yet? I don't know. Okay, but we are gonna go to GOLDPAW now. We kind of delayed it a little bit. Actually, no, I said that, but I have said that I'm gonna make some Rigodies. So we can go to Rigodies and then we'll go to GOLDPAW. Cook up some Rigodies. Let's see. Is there... There is a good one, right? Yeah, restore small on HP to an ally. Stored over a short period. Boost the chance of playing emitting shockwaves. This one sounds good. I can't tell like what's a really good Higuri though. But this one sounds amazing. Get you. Yes, got that one. Let's see, and these are all dark, so let's pick something else. Sonic Tonic, Higuri Glow. What are the ones up here? Let's see, Fight Right. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's head on over to GOLDPAW and let's start recruiting some people there. Alright, and oh, perfect, right here. You look suspicious to me. You think you can evade the all-seeing eye of Longmane, hmm? Show me your entry papers, now! Entry papers? Exactly as I thought, you do not have permission to enter. There is no use in denying it further. You are a spy hoping to slip into the city undetected.
What?
What? Why would you think that?
What the?
Longmane, are you accosting visitors of our kingdom again? I hope you have not leveled any of your wild accusations against them. How dare you? I am simply taking reasonable measures to keep undesirables out of GOLDPAW. Why would anyone object to that? Every single time it is the same. I can only apologize. That insolent pup's name is Longmane. He is notorious for accosting travelers in the manner you experienced. He said he was trying to keep undesirables out of GOLDPAW.
Yes.
That may be what he believes, but it is nonsense. The entry papers he demands from visitors do not even exist.
Oh.
Boy is truly a thorn in our side. He is only a guard in training, and he has taken it upon himself to defend the kingdom single-handed. We have tried ordering to cease and desist, but he would not listen. There must be something we can do about him. I am at a loss as to what. Well, his methods might be a little unusual, but his heart seems to be in the right place. He really wants to protect his kingdom. Yes, I have to say I'm quite intrigued by this Longmane fellow. Let's go and talk to him again. Alright. He's inspiring earnestness that can help boost work at the training ground. Oh, training ground, you say? That's exciting. That's all I needed to know to actually care about him. How far did you go? Oh, not far at all. Sweet. There's a lot of other people. Oh, I can't wait to get those people. What side quest is this guy gonna give me, huh? Is he gonna ask me to do some fighting somewhere? Is he also? No, he's right here. You again. Can you not see that I'm engaged in an important mission? I'm too busy to talk. Leave me alone. A mission? What kind of mission? I'm keeping an eye on that man and woman over there. They have been deep in conversation for a suspiciously long time. And look how closely they stand. They would only do so if they did not want to be overheard. They are spies discussing how to bring GOLDPAW to its knees. But they just look like an ordinary couple to me. Silence, how can I focus on my mission with you chattering away? No, it is no good. My focus is ruined. I will have to come back later. Do not get in my way again. This is the most. This is a super imaginative kid. Like, super imaginative. Jesus. I feel bad for the superiors. Like, man, this goddamn kid. What is he doing? He's making stuff up. He required people to have papers that never existed in the first place. Okay, this is the only path to go up. And is he traveling all over GOLDPAW? I mean, if this is all I have to do, I'll do this every single time. This is not too bad. And of course, he'll be right up in front of the gambler's place. Oh, he's in the gambling hall? What the? Alright. You again? Do you intend to disrupt every one of my missions? What's the assignment this time, Longmane? Do you see this croupier? He is clearly a suspicious character. I'm certain that he is stealing from the house and using the money to fund nefarious activities. Really? What makes you think that? My instinct, of course. What else? It is the only thing a soldier can truly rely upon. But you can't just... I can't. Something must be done about this criminal. If he is allowed to continue acting with impunity, he will bring GOLDPAW to its knees. I must seek out Master Pugnacious and ask him to swear me in as his guard. Then I'll be able to make the arrest. And there he goes. Dude, this kid's thinks he's Superman or something. Alright, is he actually over there? Oh, they're at Pugnacious? I guess he is. Alright then, that's it'd be funny if he actually was able to get an audience just because of that. That'd be crazy. Oh wow, he's actually there? No, he's not. Okay, this is what I was expecting to happen. He'll be in the front door.
Hey!
Please, I must speak with Master Pugnacious. I cannot remember trainee any longer. I demand to be sworn in as a guard.
Ridiculous.
You again. How many times must I tell you? You don't have permission to be here. Now go home immediately. They will not listen to me. None of them. Who could I possibly have any objection at swearing one such as I in as a guard? Imbeciles. A scene. You have not seen anything yet. I refuse to go. I will not leave until I have seen him. It doesn't look like we're gonna convince him. He must really want to be a guard.
Hey!
Please, I must speak with Master Pugnacious. I cannot remain in training any longer. I demand to be sworn in as a guard.
Ridiculous.
Excuse me?
Longmane, if you really want to be a guard that much, why don't you come to my kingdom? I'd be happy to have you. We could use someone with your spirit. Out of question.
What?
What? Why not? I have no time to waste in insignificant backwaters. I have a glittering career to get underway. Of course, if you were to prove your worth by smithing the fugitive criminal factions known as the Pork Horde and the Verminators, perhaps I might reconsider.
Oh!
Really, then we'll be able to take care of them. We'll go and take care of them right away. We'll be back in no time, you'll see. We will see about that. Each is a sizable and ferocious force in its own right, and together, well...
Gosh!
Gosh, it sounds as though it might be quite the battle. We'll win the day, though, you'll see. Your confidence is quite something. Those heartless marauders are known to loiter around the Calmlands. Do not come back to me with excuses about not having been able to find them. We won't, so don't forget your promise. We'll be holding you to it. I thought he would have like a change of heart a little bit, but I guess he's not. We're just gonna have to win the... Isn't it an actual battle? Like a skirmish? World map. If it is, that's perfect, because I wanna do those. Actually, yeah, like you can do so much things. Like resource hunting, which in this game I don't think is that bad. Oh, it's that one too. Oh, oh wait, no, it's a new one. Oh yeah, okay, let's do this fight. Yeah, instead of just having to fight enemies like a regular fight, this is something I'm excited to do. Recommend level for skirmish is level 10. I mean, I did research, so I have more like influence or whatever. So hopefully that's good enough. I mean, probably not. Strengthen my units. I can use Kingdom Guilders to do that. Let's see. Oh, I have a lot of teams. You're level 10? The Sisters of No Mercy? Oh, now that's exciting. Okay. Once we're out, this unit can come back from defeat with a few HP remaining. See, weakens the weapons of the enemy hit directly ahead, lowering its attack power. Oh, wait a minute, how much stronger are you? Where'd you go? 43-27. Yeah, it's better. And everything else is just the kitty catty cutters. 57-43. Has a bit more defense. Alright. So you have 7. Dude, level 10? Jesus, why is he so strong? Okay. We got a bunch of... Yeah. Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Look at that. Yeah, we're good. Okay. More military might. I mean, how much Kingdom Guilders do we have? We have 19k. I'm gonna spend this. Okay, we can do that. HP boost. Let's see. And this. So I'll do that. And let's do this. So we're after the Porcord and the Verminators, is it? There's a couple of funny names. Yeah, better be careful though. They sound like they might be quite a handful.
Good luck, everyone.
I have to remember how the weapon triangle thing works. Where are we even going? Okay, I see swords, so you wanna... So we really wanna do this, huh? Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Let's see.
Take no prisoners. Now's our chance.
Yeah, I think we're doing a good job. Come on.
You youngsters will not get the better of me!
Alright, we're doing pretty good here.
I'm not finished yet!
Okay, well, we did quite a lot.
Stay strong.
Yeah, we're gonna just wait a little bit. Get
Time for a new
some
start.
allies back.
Right.
Okay. I didn't realize we didn't have a lance. So we have two weaponry people. Let's go over here.
Charge!
They have this. Big military might boost. Yeah, there we go. How did you guys get stuck? Get over here. Oh, you guys also got stuck. Oh. Okay, there we go. This would be awkward if I lost characters because of that. Is everyone here? Yeah, they are. They're all red, so I guess I should have checked.
Get away! Thank you.
It's like they're fighting.
Show you what I can do!
Let's do this.
Calculate this. This should work.
How dare you! No young pup is getting the better of me!
Yeah, there we go. That looks like a team, that's why.
Don't let them get away.
There we go.
Glorious victory!
We can't afford to lose. Oh.
I think I just had the other team lose. That's a shame. What is this?
We can't afford to
Let me
lose.
recruit my members back. Bring them back.
Here goes nothing.
I think I just lost a member permanently, maybe? That might be what just happened. That would be unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, we have this. I don't know where exactly the enemies are. Are they like down here or something? Seems to be the case.
Advance! Form a square.
Okay, there we go. That's it. Alright, that's everyone. Good. Now, where to next? Is it over here? It might not be. It might be this way.
We can't afford to lose. Here goes nothing.
Okay, that's everyone. Where are we going? Verminators, huh? Are we really up the hill?
Charge!
I guess I'll just, yeah, use my boost for that. I guess they must be up here. Oh, actually, yeah, that's what the yellow says, huh? Alright, everyone, calm down. Just give us all your stuff and no one gets hurt, yoink. Yes, yes, give us all your stuff. We most certainly will not. You're just common thieves. Yeah, somebody will get hurt you if you don't come back in. Okay.
Now! Forward!
We can do, let's see, what can I do? This.
You youngsters will not get the better of me! How dare you!
We can do this.
Stay strong! Give it everything you've got! No! Don't let them get away! Stay strong! Charge!
We can do this.
We can't afford to lose!
Oh, that's an extra. That's a
We can't
random.
afford to lose!
Where am I taking my damage from? Oh, it's because they were there. Let's see. We do this.
This feels great! Charge!
We do this.
Yeah!
Do this.
We can't afford to lose!
And then we do this. And I'm just gonna corner him. Put him in the corner.
Show you what
There we go.
do!
Stay strong!
This. Do this. I'm just gonna beat them all up. Actually, I can do this again.
Form a square!
Yeah, there we go.
We can't afford to lose!
That lowers attack.
Form a square! Stay strong!
Just heal up again. And we have a lot of points. We might as well use them all up, right?
No young pup is getting the better of me!
Okay.
We can't afford to lose! All right.
Let's head back to the battle. There's more.
Advance!
There's you, huh? Oh.
Yes!
Cool. That's straight cannon. Beat him. Nice.
That's the end of that!
Does it show them gaining experience? There's not like post-battle screen, is there? Is there? I don't think so, right? We just go back to where we started? Because I'd like to be able to gain some experience with that. I don't think there's a... Let me check if there's something I can check. Muster forces? Oh, they do gain experience. Look at that. 8, 11, 9, and 9. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. I think I'll do that more often in the future as well. What was that? Gain, do some more skirmishes in between. Because I usually don't. And not being able to do a lot of damage because I just have buffs and debuffs, I think. So it was much harder to like make them lose health. But here we are. Yeah, hopefully we can get this person, I guess. What? You really did it? You defeated both the Pork Horde and the Verminators? Of course we did, just like we said we would. Now, I believe you made us a promise. I suppose I did. I had hoped to begin my glittering career as a guard here in GOLDPAW. What kind of warrior would I be if I went back on my word? Very well. Wonderful, but are you sure? You do seem to have your heart set on this guard thing. I do. It has always been my dream to work my way up through the ranks of this kingdom until I'm worthy of fighting alongside the great Yapi himself. He is my inspiration. He is a great warrior, but he is also kind and dashing. I have always wanted to be like him. And you will be, I'm sure. In fact, I will train with you. We'll become mighty warriors together. He's a very rambunctious child. Okay, well that's dealt with. God dang kid. What's the closest side quest? Okay, it's right down here. I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't think we're finishing all these side quests today. I don't think so. I'll finish as much as I can, though. You have come to have your fortune told, yes?
Oh,
Well, I wasn't really planning on it, but since I'm here, I might as well. Good, now, let me see. Yes. A star glows brightly, illuminating the path ahead. You walk along it, but you have yet to reach its end. If you continue along this path, you will change the world. It will not be easy, but the star burns fiercely. Other stars will join it, filling the world with light.
gosh.
And that's very exciting. Well, it's quite encouraging, actually.
Oi!
Oi, Evan Munn, why don't we ask this chap if he wants to join us in our kingdom? He's a proper talent, if you ask me. You wish me to accompany you to your new kingdom. I am honored, but I'm afraid I must refuse. I cannot leave the city at the moment. The people who think I was running away in disgrace. Why is that? Did something happen? My reputation here in GOLDPAW has suffered greatly of late, and I have no idea why, and thus no means of rectifying the situation.
Really?
Come on, man, you're a fortune teller. You must have some clues what's going on. As a matter of fact, I consulted the fates a short while ago. I saw 2 stars arriving in GOLDPAW, throwing light on this whole misunderstanding and clearing my name. 2 stars? Could that mean us? Who else, man? And if we manage to help him, that'll mean his prophecy is right, which means all that proper tidy stuff he said about you will turn out to be true as well. Well, perhaps we should help him regardless. Can you tell us where you think this awful rumor about you might have started? I can only imagine that they began at the casino. That is where I usually work, you see. I make predictions as to the outcomes of customer bets. The casino, eh? Right you are. Come on, Evan. Let's see what people down there are saying about your power by your... Okay. Star given magical skills that can help at the spellworks or the dimensional lamp. I want to recruit all the characters. You know what? I think I am gonna try and recruit every single character before the ending of this video. So this might be a little bit longer. Just because I want to recruit everybody. And I'm okay with making this a long video. It's not really a big deal. Han Ling has one of the finest fortune tellers in GOLDPAW, but he has become terribly greedy and tight-fisted of late. I have heard that he even demanded extra fees from gamblers who win as a result of his predictions. Such behavior is unheard of. It is a disgrace. Huh.
Welcome.
Yeah.
The casino is a battleground, boy. Perhaps you should come back in a few years when you have learned a little more of life. Wait, is that it? Oh, I guess you probably won't be able to find out exactly. Afraid there's that place. Holling's predictions are utter nonsense. Do not ask me to tell you how your bets will turn out. Whatever you do, you seem so confident and assured. You see, I decided to uptake my stake and go all in, and I end up losing everything. Okay. Who is the last person I need to talk to? It's one of these. It's not you. It's you. You would like to know about Holling? Well, I do know one story about him. Apparently he managed to convince some gullible tourist to go with him to something he called a lucky spot, where he proceeded to give the poor man nonsensical advice about how sitting cross-legged would bring him good fortune. He sounds like an utter scoundrel to me. Well, I guess that's all the information we got. Well, Holling wasn't wrong. The poor dad's reputation's in tatters. Everyone we spoke to was bad-mouthing him something rotten. I'd like to speak to the tourist Holling is supposed to have tricked, wouldn't you?
Oh, bangy.
Good thinking, man. He'll be able to tell us all the juicy details, I'm sure. If he followed our friend's supposed advice, he'll still be sitting somewhere cross-legged, eh? I mean, it's a good thing we can see it on the minimap. That's great. I wonder, does the, never mind. Oh, this is much farther than I thought. Where is this guy? He's in the city, right? Okay, he's somewhere in... They didn't want to give me an exact location. Okay, that's great, thanks. A lucky spot, eh? Who or where are they? Somewhere around here. Oh, is this the guy? Yes, yes, I think it's working. I can feel myself getting luckier. Hey, you there, can you sense it too? Do I seem lucky to you? Perhaps. I don't think you should necessarily trust what a fortune teller told you, though. What? Why not? He's one of the most famous fortune tellers in GOLDPAW. I went to him especially. Well, I'm afraid to say, you might not have found him. Now, what can you tell us about the person who told you to sit here? What did he look like? Let me see. He had long white hair and a blue robe, but his hair was covering his face, so I didn't get a very good look at him. What are you thinking, Evan? That someone's going around pretending to be Howling? That's interesting still. Shouldn't it be too hard to find our imposter? Sounds like he's got quite the distinctive look. You're right. Let's take a look around town. So we're investigating this whole thing, huh? That's fine. Okay. How far is this? Oh. Okay, it's in that general area. I mean, it's better than not giving us a quest marker, I guess. And it makes us have to search. I don't think he's gonna be in there. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. White hair, blue robe. Got it. Not over here. So it's somewhere past this bridge. Maybe we get a lot of variety in quests. That's something. Is there someone over here? Oh, this is a dead end. Huh? What about over here? It could be something over here. There's someone on the roof. What the? Oh, there's nothing over here though. There's not much places left to check. I didn't see anyone white-haired so far. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Keep gambling, you fools. Your greed makes you so easy to deceive. Long white hair, blue robe. This must be our man.
Excuse me?
Are you Howling? Who? Oh, Howling. Yes, I am he. I sense that you are a tourist here. Would you care to have your fortune told?
Oh, that cheek!
You got a flippin' cheek, bud? I am he, my foot. You're no more Howling than I am. God, I knew this would happen eventually.
Flip!
He's done a runner. Let's go after him, Evan.
Come on!
You went that way, towards Lady Luck. Towards Lady Luck. Okay, so he's up front. Oh, he's north. I mean, why would you go there? Like, there's only one way to leave. Like they can't... Like, this is the one place to... This is the only, like, path he can take. And then he just passed the real Howling. Like, is it the real one, like, right here? Oh, no. He's farther up north. Yeah, that's the real one. Hey, did you just see an imposter? He went past you. Wait, he's all the way up here? Really? Not much places you can go, huh? There he is. Hey, we found you. I wish we could enter these buildings, that'd be cool.
Listen, you!
You got you now, you rotter. You better stop pretending to be our maid Howling, or we'll... Shh, the real Howling will... So you are the one who has been tarnished, who has tarnished my hard-won reputation. I suppose the game is up, so... Yes, it is true. I am the one who has been pretending to be you.
Crikey!
Correct, he almost sounds proud of it all of a sudden. But why? Why would you do that? I too am a fortune teller, but no one has ever heard of me. It was nigh on impossible for me to find any customers. So I decided to borrow the name of one of GOLDPAW's most famous soothsayers, and it worked. Visitors from the countryside fall for the ruse every time.
Oh.
How dare you? How dare you claim to be any kind of fortune teller? What you have done brings disgrace upon us all. But I really am a fortune teller. Sometimes my predictions really do come true. And when they do, people are so grateful. It feels wonderful. It made borrowing your name worthwhile. I only want to try it once or twice. I did not mean for things to get so out of hand. But once I had begun the deceit, I found it hard to stop. I see 2 stars above your head. One has burned out and lost its light, and the other seems as though it will only burn ever more brightly. It is up to you to decide which of these stars is to be your guiding light from here on. Harling, are you telling my fortune? Go and tell the people of GOLDPAW what you have done. Complete honesty. Without it, you can never hope to become a fortune teller, no matter how talented you are. Simply pretending to be someone else is the domain of clowns and mimics. It benefits no one. Now go. Go and clear my name. I understand, Harling. I'll never do anything like this again, I promise. I'll explain to everyone what I have done, and then I shall work hard to become a real fortune teller, just like you.
Gosh.
It didn't take much to persuade him to go straight.
Yes.
Indeed not. Now, King Evan, I must thank you. I thought I could have restored my good name without your assistance. If the invitation still stands, I would be honored to join you in your kingdom.
Yes.
Of course it still stands, Harling. It'll be wonderful to have you. Sweet, that one is done. We got Harling. Nice. Okay, how much more do we have left here? Oh, we got 5. That's a lot. We'll get it all done. I mean, I'll try. I say that. I'll do my best. Unless it's one of those like get farther in the storyline, then you can get the items that you need. Then that will be a no. But if it's not like that, then we'll be fine. We'll recruit everyone that we can. They're down here. Okay. Hello.
How are you?
Hello there, young man. I'm pleased to say that this is your lucky day. You see, I've been looking for someone with whom I can share my tale, and what a tale it is, and I count as such bravery and daring. To do that, it is sure to provide a source of strength and inspiration. It begins half a century ago when I was but a young pup trying to make my way in the world. Best make yourself comfortable, Evan. I've got a feeling this will be a long one. It does sound interesting, though. In fact, I'm rather looking forward to hearing it. Cool, you really are wide-eyed innocent, aren't you?
Right.
That's all. I went on to dazzle the world with my battlefield prowess. I traveled to distant kingdoms and smote entire herds of porks. I took to the high seas and suppressed schools of ferocious fangfish. I once even brought down a wave rim with a single well-placed arrow. I was unstoppable, invincible, the world's greatest warrior.
Gosh.
Gosh, that's, well, incredible is the only word. Oh, you are impressed, I see, and no doubt you are wondering how you, too, might develop such a reputation, yes? Well, fear not, young man, I have prepared a trial for you. A trial? Indeed so, you are to journey to the shrine near the city and take on a fearsome monster by the name of Conflagra. The ominous smoke that surrounds her will make her easy enough to recognize. Ominous smoke, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, man.
It certainly does, man. I think we both know what we're dealing with by your... She is a ferocious creature, and no mistake, she seems to enjoy nothing more than the sight of helpless travelers turning tail and fleeing in terror from her ferocious onslaughts. Which is not to say that I could not have triumphed her in my younger days, of course. But age has taken its toll. My prowess, I fear, are on the wane. I know better than to seek such confrontations now. Oh, but what? It is time for the younger generation to take over. You must smite the beast in my stead. And in doing so, you will prove yourself worthy of being my successor.
All right.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll go and defeat that monster for you.
Thanks.
Excellent. I know you would not let me down. Are you sure about this one? I mean, have you really thought it through properly, like... What is there to think about, Lofty? If this monster's been infected by that awful darkness, someone's got to deal with her, or we'll all be in trouble. And besides, I want to see if I'm as good as he was. I knew he'd reel you in with them telltales of his. As your King Margaret, I'm obliged to say you're already twice the fighter he ever was, but there's only one way to find out for certain, ain't it? Okay. Guess we're not recruiting someone this time. Like maybe level 32, huh? We aren't in the... Wait, our level is in that general area, right? 33, 32, 31. Yeah, we're good. We are gonna do this first. Check our equipment. Let's see. That's all good. Wands, nothing better available for us. Leather armor. 36 anti-freeze bone. Ooh, oh, okay. Increases bone, increases damage from reduces damage as is invulnerable to longer when dodging. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Let's see. Slightly improves physical defense. Ooh, that's good. Oh, they both do that. Oh, nice. Do I have any other spells? Not really. Gonna thrust, flurry. Water balloon, king's pin. Okay. Let's go and see you. What do you have? We got that. Oh no. That's probably not going to change anytime soon, right? Nyx proof is kind of falling out of favor. So we're gonna get that. Yep, boosts firearm damage a little. Oh, that's perfect. Close ranged ring. Let's see. Execute hits slightly more better. Attacks, that's fine. There's that. Let's see. Do you have a better axe? No, not really. Not even a better bow, huh? Okay, we have that. That's fine. Choppy boss's boots. Okay. Mage's ring. That's fine. Actually, no. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. This nothing happens. Nothing happens. Improves physical. Oh wait, no, this is actually better. Huh. Oh, there we go. This is just a side quest, so that's kind of a shame. But they're going there anyways. Oh, it's right in front of us. Cool. I mean, we are in the recommended level, so it's not like we're weak, right? Even though it's recommended level, it usually means it's really hard. Like the bosses in this game, I feel like are gonna be really tough, which is fine because as long as it's not like a super fast boss, we should be fine here. Level 35 Manticore. What the? Why? Oh gosh. Alright. Oh, wrong way. Oops. Let's go over here. There's a chest. Oh, that chest we can't even open it. Dang. Hopefully we can eventually. Let's see. Haven't really eaten any food. Let's see, what do we have here? Improves physical and magic defense. I have that. There we go. You never know, right? This guy could be a big toughie. Unpleasant ore. Take out the level. It's only level 26, but recommend the level 32. So, you know, it's much tougher than what it would say. Let me do this. I missed. Yeah, how do you like that? Oh, yeah, we dodged it really well. Okay. Yeah, we're doing great. Oh man, we just annihilating them. Oh wow, what was all this? Dang, we really, really over-prepared for this fight. Dang it. Okay, well we did it. Okay. Well, that one's done. I thought this thing was gonna be the death of me. What happened? Oh, jeez, man, that move, that flurry, it does so much damage. It's like a disgustingly powerful move, and it knocked them back, so that really helped. And also didn't help that the enemy barely moved. Like, it definitely is not the strength of the enemy, it's the type of enemy. Like, if it's an annoying enemy, it's gonna be tough. But if it's an enemy that barely does anything, it's gonna be simple almost no matter what.
Whoa!
Surely not. You surely have not defeated the smoke-shrouded fiend. We have indeed. It wasn't easy, but we managed it. We managed it in the end. Oh, wonderful, simply wonderful. You clearly boast the heart and soul of a true warrior. The indefatigable spirit that seeks out greater and greater challenges, mightier foes to smite, higher summits to scale. Yours is the true path, the one true path. Forgive me, I cannot maintain this charade any longer. Everything I've told you has been a lie. And much as I enjoyed being looked upon with awe and admiration, the truth is that I deserve nothing of the sort. I am terrified of all forms of confrontation. I have not a heroic bone in my body. I'm utterly worthless. Oh, well, I don't think that's exactly true. If you were really scared of confrontation, you would never have told us about your conflagra and asked us to go and defeat her.
Thanks.
You are kind to try and draw positives from my cowardice. Not only are you strong of body, you are gentle of heart. To tell the truth, I have always thought myself to be of little worth. This is no doubt why I turned to telling such tall tales, but you have shown me the error of such foolishness. You have a bright future ahead of you, I am certain of it. You may even prove yourself to be a mightier warrior than the one I imagined myself to be. Oh, I don't know about
Do
that.
me a favor.
I have high hopes for you, young man. All I ask is that you return here and tell me of your adventures one day. Would you do that for me? Oh, of course. Excellent. Then I wish you all the very best. Long-range ring. Okay. I need to see the ring. Long range, huh? Range attack, slightly boost fire resistance. It was a side quest, that's for sure. Because, well, nothing crazy came out of it. Oh well. Let's see where the other one is. I know I'm not gonna talk to Bodley, I'll be honest. I can't recruit her, so I mean I'll talk to her later, but not right now.
Hey.
You there, young man. If you're looking for a special souvenir of your visit to GOLDPAW, I have just the thing. It is almost impossible to put a value on something so precious, but I'll be happy to sell it to you for a mere 10,000 guilders. Pot of snake-eyed peas. And thank you very much. You are now the proud owner of a set of what we call snake-eyed peas. These are a very special breed of yacht pea. No matter how many times you roll them, you will always get a 1. Yes, lucky number 1. This is the most auspicious number of all here in GOLDPAW.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your custom, young man.
Oh, come on.
Are you completely bonkers, Evan? I don't care how much luck those things bring us. 10,000 guilders is a giant ripoff. Let's have a look at these magic beans of yours then, kiddo.
Oh.
They're covered in little notches. You've been sold a pupper, man. He's just gone and cut all the other dots off, ain't he? That's why they only ever roll once. See, I told you it was a ripoff. Let's get after that swindler and make him give us our money back. Alright. Oh, sweet. Looks like we can actually recruit him, too. After we beat him up, of course. That's how we bring people in our... That's how it works in this here kingdom. Hey, you were trying to hide, but too bad you barely moved.
Oi!
Oi, give us our money back.
Oh.
How did you find me? Never you mind. You sold us some dodgy yacht peas and you're gonna give us our money back or things are gonna get messy. Do you understand me? Okay, I'll give you a refund. So tell us, what drives a person to do something so devious? I needed the money. My father died in a mining accident, you see. Without him to support me, I have been forced to do what I can to support myself.
Oh.
I'm very sorry to hear of your troubles, but you really shouldn't resort to that kind of trickery, you know. But I'm not tricking anyone. I'm allowing tourists to dream of fortune and joy. Is that not enough? Is that not worth the money you paid? My snake-eyed peas allow one to dream. There's nothing more valuable.
Oh, flippin' heck.
What are you getting so worked up for? You got caught selling fakes, but you gave us our money back fair and square. We'll just call it crits, shall we? But they are not fake, merely doctored, and true snake-eyed peas really do exist. My father said so. They can be found in a place called Floodfall Cave. But he died before he could even find the place, let alone the treasure it contained. He was a star-eyed fool, forever seeking an easy fortune, and I fear I am the same. But fortune not only comes to those who believes in it, so I need to feel no shame for making a living by giving people disbelief. Pal, you keep telling yourself that. We have to find those peas.
What?
Are you kidding? After what he's done to us, you want to go? Just wait here. We'll get them for you, I promise. You will? You are a strange one, I must say. Well, I believe it when I see it, but I shall await you here. And everyone will do anything to get someone to join him. Get some pods of true snake-eyed peas from Floodfall Cave. Okay. It's not that far, apparently. Good. I was like, if I really had to go searching the entire world for this, I would, well, I would go on to the next mission. Like, you know what, recruiting you? I can wait. I can wait. I think it's this way, right? Yeah, it's... Wait a minute. Where exactly is this? I can't exactly tell where it is. Let's go over here first. Actually, is this a good idea? No, it's not. We can go back up. Let's go here. And here is the closest I think I'll be able to get to wherever this place is. Okay, it's over there. It's over there. Got it. It's... Is that water? Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna need a boat for it. Got it. Where's the boat? Let's see. How do I get there? Okay. We'll just go. Yeah, we'll just go on the boat. Well, it's a good thing we decided to get the boat working before we started doing these side quests, because that would have been annoying. After this, how many more quests are there? Like 2, I think. That's not too bad. Hopefully these don't take long. Some of these are much faster than others, so that's good. Alright, where is my ship? Where is my ship? There it is. I hope we can upgrade it. I mean, there was a training thing. I mean, in the next video, there's going to be a huge change in the kingdom, by the way. It's going to be massive. Maybe I'll show that first, yeah, in the very beginning of the next video. There's going to be a huge time jump. Like, a lot's going to happen. Okay. Here we are, Floodfall Cave. Dice, huh? Interesting. So, not far off, really. If there's even monsters, I don't think we have a big deal with it, because our levels are high now. That grinding, even though we didn't get anything useful out of it, it helped our levels, so I have no complaints. Now, where is this boss that I'll be fighting? I mean, this is basically a boss. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. You guys need to calm down. Okay. Yeah, it's so strange. The combos. Dude, that's a slow move, but that's a fast combo. Whereas this is a fast move, but it's a slow combo. It's always interesting. Some pods of... Oh, is this it? Yeah, obtained a pod of true snake-eyed peas. Cool. Oh, that's it. Nothing... Is there really nothing else in this cave, really? Like, I'm gonna keep going, by the way. And see if there's anything else crazy in here. I might as well. Nothing on this side. I mean, look, the cave just keeps moving. Oh. Oh, what is this? It looks like just a bunch of enemies. Oh, huh. Oh, it's a level 37 enemy for some reason. Okay, you know, I'm good here. I'm good here. Let's just go back to GOLDPAW. We're fine. It was a little eerie over there in that cave, but that quest super fast. I mean, searching it took longer than actually getting the item. I mean, that's how a lot of quests. That's how a lot of the side quests have been so far. Like the setup to get to start the quest is longer than the quest itself, which, I mean, I think I'm okay with. Right? Like I don't really have a problem with it.
Yeah.
My father always said that the snake-eyed peas are to be found in a place called Fluffy Cave. I can only hope that he was not mistaken.
Hey!
Your father was right. Snake-eyed peas really do exist.
Whoa!
Really?
Yes.
Yep, get a load of these. Not a crafty cut to be seen anywhere. The real McCoy.
Thanks.
I thank you. I cannot believe you went to so much trouble for my sake. Meeting you was a stroke of true fortune. Perhaps my peas have some power after all. Or perhaps our fate are intertwined. I hope you will not consider this too forward of me, but I have come to the decision my future lies with you. I wish to join you in your kingdom. Not at all. We'd be not at all. We'd be very happy to have you. Okay. Oh, I leveled up from that. That's the first. Okay, how many more side quests we have? 3. Ooh, okay. Okay, 3 is kind of a bit, but that's okay. Hopefully it doesn't take long.
So...
So, a bun costs 100 guilders, and I give you 500 guilders. How much change do you give me? Dunno.
Hello?
Hello there. What are you doing? We're planning on opening a shop when we're older, so we're practicing just like Miss Henry taught us. Miss Henry? Surely not. You know her, Evan?
Mm-hmm.
Back when my father was alive, Miss Henry would sometimes come to the castle to give me lessons. So she was your tutor, huh? You wouldn't happen to know where Miss Henry is now, would you? She told us she was going to the Forest of Nile. She's taking some textbooks to one of Nile's apprentices, I think. I'm really worried about her, though. Dad said the forest is full of wolves.
Oh my.
Wolves? Oh my, we better go after her and make sure she is alright. Oh, yet another teacher. Yep. Forest of Nile, here we come. There we go. And I guess she's somewhere in the front. I thought he was going to recruit those guys to like our armory or something. It looked like they were ready to fight. I guess that's not the case. How far in are you? Not that far. It's not that bad. Okay, let's just move on through here. I'm already level 30. It doesn't feel like I barely played. I feel like I'm still starting the game. It's just crazy to feel. It doesn't. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like I'm like somewhere in the middle of the playing the whole game. Which is a good thing, I guess, right? And this minimap is super mini. I can barely see anything. This should be where we're going, right? Yep, there it is. Let's fight. Oh dear, what am I to do? Don't worry, Miss Henry, I'm here.
You ready for this?
Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, huh?
Oh.
Oh, thank you ever so much. I thought I was done for there. Golly, Evan, is that you? I've been so worried about you, dear. I didn't know what had happened to you after the coup. But here you are, alive and well. It's lovely to see you again, Miss Henry, but what are you doing all the way out here? Well, things in Ding Dong Dell have become rather unpleasant of late. I thought I might set up somewhere else and do some teaching. It's all I ever wanted to do, you know. I don't care what tribe of kingdom my peoples come from. I just want to help them learn. Well then, you should come with me. I founded a whole new kingdom. You can be a teacher there. Oh, Evan, that sounds wonderful. I'd love to. Yeah, that was a super fast one. What happened? In the blink of an eye, we finished that quest. I like it. We just have 2 more quests to go. Okay, now let's head on over to, let's go back to GOLDPAW and finish those last 2 quests real quick. It should be around the end, right? Let's see, just hoping it's fast. Just hoping it's fast. Actually, I'm gonna do a Swift solution. I'm gonna go to Swift Solutions as well to see if they also have any other quests to do there. I'm going this way. Come on, let's see. Fast quest.
Excuse me?
Are you alright? What's the matter?
Hey.
Look, Mother, it's King Evan. We should ask King Evan to help us. Shh, be quiet, yapping pup. We do not need anyone's assistance. We will cope just fine on our own. But if there's anything we can do, we'd be happy to help, really. Could you at least tell us what the problem is?
Yeah.
Well, if you must know, we recently set out to pay a visit to Capstan upon Hull, but we never made it there. A vicious monster attacked us on the way. It seems like it likes to prey on children and the infirm, the brute. It is too cowardly to pick on anyone its own size. We put out a call to the local monster hunters, but the craven creatures slunk off and hid. Now the hunters think us liars. This sounds like a pretty cunning monster. It is terrorizing people, but nobody is going after it, and we can do nothing ourselves to stop it. So how are you gonna get to Capstan? We will have to go by boat. It takes a lot longer, but at least the brute cannot attack us at sea. That's not a solution. It makes things way harder, not just for you, but for everybody else headed that way. I'm sure we'll move on eventually. Such opportunistic creatures always do, and once it has, we will be able to make our way to Capstan in peace.
No.
No way. I'm not going to let this happen. Are you alright, Roland? We don't give in to bullies. We can't let them have their way, and we won't. But we'll take care of that monster for you. You said it attacked you on the way to Capstan upon Hull. Yes, that's right. It runs away at the first sound of soldiers on the march, but your smaller numbers sure draw less attention. Good. Come on, Evan. Alright. Come on, Evan, it's literally attacking children. He makes it sound like, yeah, it's kind of dangerous. It's attacking children. Come on now. Like, Roland's got the right picture. Okay, it should be like right on here. This way. It's a dragon? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, you little piece of dragon. We're gonna... It's slinked off? How did this thing hide from people? How did that happen? Okay, we got the Savior Sword, though. So we got that. We got slightly increases wind damage. And we got the cool longsword. Sweet. So all of our weapons are pretty damn solid now. Wow, what's it that drop in wand damage? Ridiculous. Okay, we got this. So we are doing much better off now. There we go. Come on now, let's do this. Wind round, huh? Oh yeah, come on, how do you like some of this? Oh wow, you're really not putting up much of a fight, huh? Wow, goodbye. Oh, why were you so easy? What the? Got shredded. My expectations were shattered.
Alright.
There, the route from GOLDPAW to Capstan is safe again. Now the mother and son we met won't have to take the long way around.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
Not exactly.
Oh no, it's just, I was thinking about when they told us about what happened. You got ever so angry, Roland. I've never seen you like that before. You're usually so calm and collected. What happened? Oh, that. It was when the mother said we should just let the monster have its way. It reminded me of something. I must have been about your age, I guess. These kids from the neighborhood were bullying me.
What?
You were bullied, Roland?
Sure.
Sure, and I was a pretty small kid, so there was no way I could fight them off. Whatever they did to me, I just had to take it. I was coming home from school crying every day, and my mom got pretty worried. That was the worst part. I didn't mind the bullying, but I hated seeing her like that. So I knew I had to do something. That's when I picked up my first sword. It was just a toy, but I didn't care. I did what I could to stand up for myself. I had to. You can't give in to bullies. It's as simple as that. If you try to put up with it, you always wind up losing something. So when I heard that lady say what she did, I guess it got me pretty bad. Sorry, I shouldn't have gotten carried away like that. Oh, it's alright, Olin. I'm glad you were able to be honest with me. Now I'm sure that that I made the right choice in making you my chief consul. Thanks, Your Majesty. Right, let's head back to GOLDPAW and tell our friends the monster's been taken care of. Now that I think about it, I told my son the exact same story once. Okay. That one was also really fast. I like it. Now we just got one more quest. Let's see, is this thing gonna take 5 minutes or is this thing gonna take half an hour? You never know. And this will be the last side quest because I don't see any other. Well, we're gonna head over to Swift Solutions after all. After all this. But let's go talk to you too. Yeah, we beat it up.
Hey.
We took care of that monster for you, ma'am. You won't need to go the long way around anymore. You did? Oh goodness. Did you hear that, my darling boy? The route to Capstan is safe again. Oh, hey, thank you, mister. You are a true hero and your little friend too.
Hey.
I want to be like you someday. Do you have any advice for me?
Huh.
Let me see. The first thing you need to do is learn to use a sword. But the most important thing is that you need to take good care of your mother.
Golly.
Well, it really does remind me of father sometimes.
Huh?
Did you say something, Evan? Oh no, I was just thinking how lucky I am to have someone as dispensable as you to look after me. You wouldn't have said that if you could have seen me at your age. Luckily, I'm older, wiser, and stronger now, and if I can put any of that to use in saving your world, all the hard work I put into coming this far have been worthwhile. I'm glad to hear it. I'll be counting on you, Roland. And I'll be counting on you. Okay. I just got one more side quest on the map, right? Yeah, I just got that one. I wonder what this one is. I hope it's a new person. That would be exciting. Let's see, where are they? They're down here, right? Yeah, somewhere in the front. Let's see. There they are. Is that Eatery? Is it you?
Huh?
Oh, you must be the new delivery boy. Where have you been? We have many orders waiting for you already. Delivery boy, I think you mistaken me for... You have no time for chitter-chatter, child. You have orders to deliver.
But
Okay.
What is our motto? That's right. Fast. Fast as fate, delicious as destiny. So get these hot streak spicy noodles delivered and quickly. You have 3 minutes. You have 3 orders waiting for you already, and you have 3 minutes to deliver them to the hungry people of GOLDPAW. 3 minutes? That's impossible. If our chefs can make them that quickly, you can deliver them that quickly. Now prepare yourself and speak with me when you are ready to set out. Yes, sir. Okay. Well, are you ready to deliver these noodles?
Okay.
About time too. Now listen carefully while I explain to you who these deliveries are for. You'll find the first customer in the back streets near the river. She's a sweet little girl with a bowl haircut. The second customer is also in the back streets, but her house is located high above street level. She has told me that she will be wearing a red dress. The third customer will be waiting at his home in front of the library. He is a portly older gentleman with a bushy beard. You may complete your deliveries in any order as long as you complete them quickly. Now go, errand boy. There is work to be done. Do I actually have a timer? Oh, it just has arrows pointing to him. Okay. I can just keep going. Thankfully, I move faster now, so it's not really that big of a deal. That's one. You must be the delivery boy, yes? Good. I love hot streak spicy noodles. Oh, and they are still piping hot. Thank you. They were just done about 15 seconds ago, apparently. Okay. Yeah, this is the right way. Go here. You gotta go around to go there, so you have to go this way. They really make you go the long route, huh? There you are. What an adorable creature you are, but what could you possibly want with me? Oh, you have brought me my noodles. Ah, these are perfect, still steaming hot. Thank you, young man. Okay, and I got the last person all the way over here. I mean, this is not a difficult quest whatsoever. I don't know why I'm doing it though. But oh well. It's over here, right? This person. Oh, it's you. It's you again. Are these my hot streak spicy noodles? Oh, already? I ordered them only a moment ago. Oh, the sweet saffron tea house never fails. Fast as fate, delicious as destiny indeed. Tidy, all our deliveries are complete in time. Let's head back to the shop and give Master Chow Chow the good news. I mean, you should have probably told him, like, I'm not... Okay. Like, maybe you should have said that, I'm not a worker. Do I at least get paid? Yeah, we're done. There you are. I heard you completed all your deliveries on time. An auspicious start to your career as a delivery boy. Now for your next assignment.
Oi!
Oi, listen there. It'll be Noah's next assignment, and yours why.
Oh,
So you're not the new delivery boy? Oh dear, what a misunderstanding. Why did you not tell me immediately? I did. Well, I tried to anyway.
so
I must apologize. Please accept this, both as payment for your services and as compensation for the misunderstanding. Okay. Simply follow these recipes to the letter, and you will be able to reproduce the delights of Sweet Saffron Tea House in your own home.
Oh!
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Well, that was a bit of a palaver, but I'd say it was worth it in the end. Nice work, Evan. Okay. Now, we just have one last thing we want to do. It's right outside the casino. We're gonna look at Swift Solutions. If there's anything there, then if there's any character recruitment we can do, then we'll do it. Otherwise, that's gonna be it. Oh, we're gonna look at our kingdom real quick, see what we can do, and then we'll head on out. Actually, just
welcome to Swift Solutions.
Oh, you always have tasks to complete, huh? Oh gosh, it's rather none. That's a shame. I mean, there's all these tasks which I could probably complete too, but
By the way,
okay. Well, that's a shame. Anywhere else? I mean, it's the only, like, kingdom, right? Evermore. There is some side quests over here, but we will deal with them at some other time. Okay, let's go manage our kingdom real quick. Yeah, look at that. We already have 17,000 in the coffers. That's nice. That doubled? Yeah, 34k. Yeah, that's crazy. And get all these stores. We should probably upgrade that at some point. And I'm going to do this to end off the video. We're going to upgrade this. Yeah, 25k. Down the drain. Cool. Yeah, Aranella Square completed. There we go. It looks so nice. I mean, there's nothing to do over there. But we just have to run your kingdom better. So with this should be a huge bonus for us. Institute of Innovation. And we have some personnel here. Who's the best? Cheapy. Henny will do the job, I think, perfectly fine. And then with looks like having 2 people is probably preferred. Where are you right now? He's in the lumberyard. Okay. Research. Improves the material gathering techniques, speeding up citizens' item accumulation. Reduce the waste from the construction process, lowering build costs by 20%. Huh. 42 minutes? 42 minutes. I mean, this requires Builder's Eye, and we have Cheapy, so might as well, right? Well, our kingdom, it's getting better, right? So, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Next time we are gonna go to Hydropolis, I think. Alright, well, there's gonna be a huge difference between our kingdom then, so I'll show off my kingdom first. But until then, I'll see you all later. Bye.